In the beginning there was only heaven, a place of light and music where angels sang praises to the Creator. Among them was Lucifer, the most radiant of all. He shone with a light so brilliant it rivaled the stars. His name meant light-bearer, a testament to his beauty and grace. Lucifer was the most perfect of God's creations. He was the most beloved, the most trusted. Yet within this perfect angel, a seed of discontent began to grow. Lucifer was close to God, closer than any other angel. He witnessed the creation of the world, the birth of stars, the first breath of life. He felt the love that poured from the Creator, a love that encompassed all things. But as Lucifer gazed upon the newly formed earth, a question began to form in his heart, a question that would ultimately lead to his downfall. Lucifer was not just an angel, he was a cherub, a special class of angel tasked with guarding the very throne of God. He was privy to the secrets of the universe, the mysteries of creation. His wisdom was unmatched, his knowledge vast. He commanded legions of angels, his voice resonating with power and authority. As a cherub, Lucifer was a guardian, a protector. He ensured the sanctity of heaven, the harmony of the celestial realm. He led the angels in their duties, his presence inspiring awe and obedience. His loyalty to the Creator was unquestionable, his devotion unwavering. He was the epitome of angelic virtue, the embodiment of divine grace. But even in the face of such perfection, the seed of discontent continued to grow. Lucifer's every thought, every action was observed by God. His loyalty was praised, his wisdom admired. Yet, within Lucifer's heart, a dangerous pride began to take root. He saw himself as unique, superior to his fellow angels. He began to crave the adoration they gave to God, to desire the power that was rightfully his. The seed of discontent blossomed into a dangerous ambition. Lucifer looked upon the newly created humans and saw an opportunity. They were weak, easily swayed. He could win their loyalty, their worship. He could create his own kingdom, a kingdom where he, not God, would be worshipped as the Most High. Lucifer, blinded by pride and ambition, dared to challenge God's authority. He rallied a third of the angels to his cause, promising them freedom and power. The heavens trembled as war erupted, a battle between light and darkness. But Lucifer's rebellion was doomed to fail. God, in his infinite power, cast Lucifer and his followers out of heaven. Lucifer, the light-bearer, was stripped of his radiance. His beauty was twisted, his grace replaced with a terrible majesty. He became Satan, the adversary, the embodiment of evil. Cast down to the newly created earth, he vowed revenge, his heart filled with bitterness and hate. Cast down to earth, Satan sought a way to strike back at God. He saw the humans living in the Garden of Eden, innocent and unaware of his presence. He approached Eve, the first woman, disguised as a serpent. With cunning words and tempting promises, he planted the seeds of doubt in her heart. Satan whispered of forbidden knowledge, of hidden powers. He promised Eve that if she ate the fruit of the tree of knowledge, she would become like God, knowing good and evil. He appealed to her curiosity, her desire for something more. And so Eve, tempted by the serpent's words, took a bite of the forbidden fruit. Eve, persuaded by the serpent's lies, convinced Adam to eat the forbidden fruit as well. With that single act of disobedience, sin entered the world. The paradise of Eden was lost and humanity was forever changed. The consequences of Lucifer's rebellion were felt throughout creation. The world was now divided, a battlefield between good and evil, light and darkness. Satan, the fallen angel, became the ruler of this world, the prince of darkness. He tempted humanity with sin, spreading his influence like a plague. Yet even in his fallen state, a flicker of his former glory remained, a reminder of the angel he once was. Throughout history, Lucifer has been depicted in countless ways, from the terrifying devil of medieval paintings to the charismatic Lucifer of modern literature. His image has evolved with time. In Dante's, he is a monstrous figure, trapped in ice. In Milton's, he is a tragic hero, a rebel who dared to challenge the heavens. In modern times, Lucifer is often portrayed as a complex character, a being of both darkness and light. He is the fallen angel who still yearns for redemption, the devil who is capable of love and compassion. These portrayals, while departing from traditional interpretations, reflect a growing fascination with the nature of good and evil, the duality that exists within us all. Lucifer's story is more than just a tale of a fallen angel. It is a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride, the seductive nature of power. It is a reminder that even the most perfect of beings can fall from grace. Lucifer's rebellion echoes throughout history, in the actions of tyrants and dictators, in the greed and corruption that plague humanity. We see Lucifer's influence in the choices we make, the temptations we face, the desire for power, the hunger for more. These are the echoes of Lucifer's rebellion within us all. Yet we also have the capacity for good, the ability to resist temptation. We are not bound by Lucifer's fate. We have the freedom to choose our own path, to strive for redemption. Lucifer's story is a tragedy, a testament to the destructive nature of pride and ambition. His fall serves as a warning, a reminder of the fragility of grace, and yet his story also offers a glimmer of hope. For even in the darkest depths, there is always the possibility of redemption. Lucifer's shadow may loom large over humanity, but it is ultimately our choices that determine our fate. We are not defined by our mistakes, but by our willingness to learn from them, to strive for something better. Lucifer's rebellion may have plunged the world into darkness, but it is in the face of that darkness that we discover our own capacity for light.